What we do here is go back.
On the 21st of March, at the police station of a South African town called Sharperville, after a day of demonstrations against pass laws, the South African police started firing live machine gun bullets at the crowd, killing 69 people and injuring 180 others. There was a total of 249 casualties, 29 of them being children. Many of them were shot in the back as they fled.
Four, three, two, one. We have ignition and we have liftoff.
On the 11th of March at Cape Canaveral, a space probe called Pioneer 5 was launched. Its initial mission was a November 1959 launch and a flyby of Venus, but due to technical difficulties, the launch was delayed. Due to the way planetary orbits work, the Venusian flyby window closed and wasn't going to be possible for another 3 years, but instead of waiting, the probe was launched with another mission: to investigate interplanetary space. Among other accomplishments, the probe confirmed the existence of interplanetary magnetic fields and is the most successful in the Pioneer Able series.
Four, three, two, one. We have ignition, we have a liftoff.
On the 1st of April, NASA launched TIROS-1, television infrared observation satellites. It was the first experimental step to find out whether satellites could be used in the study of observation of Earth, and it became the first successful low Earth orbital weather satellite. The United States Air Force, the Central Intelligence Agency, NASA, and the Republic of China Air Force used the U-2 reconnaissance aircraft manufactured by Lockheed Skunk Works, starting 1955 when its first test flight happened. It was ideal for spy missions due to its ability to fly in and over any weather at a very high altitude of 70,000 feet. This meant that they were very difficult to both detect and shoot down, but of course, technology caught up with the plane, and on the 1st of May 1960, while flying a high-altitude reconnaissance mission over the Soviet Union, pilot Gary Powers was shot down in a U-2. The United States government maintained that a NASA aircraft had crashed while performing a scientific experiment, until the Soviet Union revealed parts of the spy plane and Powers, who had survived the incident, parachuted down safely into Soviet territory and then captured by Soviet forces. Gary Powers was tried and convicted for espionage and sentenced to 10 years in prison. He was released in 1962 after the United States agreed to exchange him for a Soviet spy, Rudolf Abel, who was captured by the United States. Brasilia is the federal capital of Brazil. It was founded on the 21st of April to serve as the national capital of Brazil, after Rio de Janeiro, which was the capital from 1763. On the 9th of January, the construction of the Aswan High Dam commenced. It was to serve many functions such as act as a water reservoir during times of drought, flood control during rainy seasons, provide water for irrigation, and of course, the generation of hydroelectric power. Its usefulness eclipsed that of the previously built Aswan Low Dam, which had been constructed downstream. The High Dam's construction wasn't completed until the 21st of July, 1970. It created Lake Nasser behind it, with a capacity of 132 cubic kilometers. There had been major food shortages in East Germany, while West Germany was doing relatively well. Thousands of refugees crossed over into West Germany against the will of the Soviets. And it was at this point that Nikita Khrushchev ordered the construction of the Berlin Wall. Construction officially began on the 21st of August, 1961. The 1960 Chilean earthquakes were a sequence of strong earthquakes that affected the country between the 21st of May and the 6th of June. And on the 22nd of May, the Valdivia earthquake struck. It measured a 9.4 on the Richter scale and is the most powerful earthquake ever recorded. It caused a tsunami and killed between 1,000 to 7,000 people. On the 29th of February, an earthquake occurred near the city of Agadir in Morocco. The earthquake itself was of a relatively low magnitude scale of 5.8, but its destruction was devastating. It caused a tsunami, and the final death toll was between 12 to 15,000, injuring another 12,000 and at least 35,000 people left homeless. On the 21st of July, Sirimavo Ratwate Dias Bandaranaike sorry to Sri Lankans. A Sri Lankan politician was elected Prime Minister and became the first female head of government in the world. And she held the position for a non-consecutive period of 17 years. Her daughter, Chandarika Kamaratunga, became Sri Lanka's first female head of state and president. In 1960, 17 African countries gained their independence: Cameroon, Togo, Madagascar, Democratic Republic of Congo, Somalia, Benin, Niger, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Chad, Central African Republic, the Republic of Congo, Gabon, Senegal, Mali, Nigeria, and Mauritania. During the Rome Games, an 18-year-old boxer, Cassius Clay, easily won all 4 of his fights, and in the final, he defeated a 3-time European champion to win the gold medal. The following year, he converted to Islam and would eventually change his name to become Muhammad Ali.
Cassius Clay has presented the coveted gold medal for his tremendous victory in the light heavyweight division of the Olympic Boxing Championships. A magnificent conclusion to the 1960 Rome Olympics.